A presidential candidate talks to KPVI about gas prices, government regulation, and the economy. Good evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Davenport. Well, Idaho Republicans will vote in caucus on Tuesday as part of Super Tuesday. It'll be a day that will shape the rest of the Republican campaign. Ahead of that vote, Mitt Romney made a stop in Idaho Falls, and he gave a few minutes of his time to our own Todd Blackington. Todd joins us now from our Idaho Falls newsroom with more on his one-on-one interview with the former governor of Massachusetts. Todd.
All right, Matt, in the few minutes that we had together, the former governor of Massachusetts and I talked about a number of things. We talked about government regulation. We talked about the economy. At the suggestion of one of our Facebook friends, we also talked about the cost of fuel, and that evolved into the energy policy debate and also the Idaho National Lab. One of the other questions we got on Facebook was about the cost of fuel. So, and I've seen some people post that when Obama took office, the average nationwide was $1.78. Of course, it's a little bit more than that now and looks to be heading more. What could or what should the president do in regulating energy costs as it relates directly to Americans and gas tanks?
Well, what the president should have done from day one is to take advantage of our energy resources. Of course, he should have said yes to the Keystone Pipeline. Of course, he should have opened up more federal lands and provided more permits for drilling on federal lands. Instead, he's cut federal land licenses in half. He's cut the number of permits and the rate of permits in 1/3. He's made it harder and harder for entrepreneurs that bring oil and gas out of the ground to get those products to the marketplace. He's not helping the situation, he's making it worse. The right course is to take advantage of the energy resources we have to get America energy secure and independent of the oil cartels.
Let's stick with energy. We have a Department of Energy site, the Idaho National Lab. It's a national lab. A lot of people worry about the cost of government and the spending that happens. There have been cuts, which then eventually translates to a couple of weeks ago, the contractor with the Idaho National Lab announced a 185-job layoff. How do you balance cuts to the government while at the same time trying to keep the balance of people losing jobs and losing work?
Well, you have to decide which programs are essential for the future of America, and you invest in those things. Those things that are not critical, you stop doing. I'm going to eliminate a lot of programs, Obamacare being first on my list, but a lot of other things, subsidies for Amtrak, subsidies for PBS, paying money to Planned Parenthood. Those things are just going to end. Basic research and science is critical to our future.
You have thoughts on the Idaho National Lab? It's one of the nuclear research institutions that the country has.
Well, nuclear power is going to be one of the great sources of energy for America down the road. It is already in many parts of the country. And so developing new technologies and ways to, for instance, reprocess spent nuclear fuel, to store nuclear fuel, and to develop more safe and secure nuclear power plants, that's an important mission to get us energy secure. Energy is going to be a big issue over the coming decade. The demands for energy around the world are rising as China and Brazil and Indonesia and India are becoming a larger middle-class society, and we're going to have more energy, and nuclear is going to be part of that picture.
Now, the comments the governor made to me about government regulation and the economy, we'll show those to you tonight at 10 o'clock, and we'll put the whole interview unedited up on our website at kpvi.com later tonight. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Todd Blackington from our Idaho Falls Bureau. Thank you, Todd.